In this Sailing Doodles, we rescue the dinghy, do some repairs on the boat before installing some solar panels, and then enjoy the cruising life with some friends. This season of Sailing Doodles features Bobby, Taylor, and Punky as we set sail for the Caribbean in our 1989 CT56. This channel is brought to you by our patrons. Thank you so much for your support. In the previous video, we dove on the anchor, checked in with the park service, ran our brand new water maker, and then did some self-care as well.
Alright, well, we're gonna pick up and leave this mooring and head over to the marina.
Gotta get boat parts.
Gotta pick up a few things.
Our autopilot stopped working. We think it's the flux compass for the autopilot. So we got one waiting on us there, so I'll change that out. Get a day of air conditioning,
and I think we're gonna be able to sail.
Yeah.
So
we're gonna put I think just it's only 10 knots of wind, so we'll put the mizzen and the main and the Genoa up. We won't put the main up. So we'll just leave our little shade structure as is.
Let's go.
It's a pretty simple task getting off the mooring. And we said goodbye to Keneal Bay on St. John Island. Properly into the wind, we raised the mizzen sail.
We stayed up till the morning.
Well, we're going like a little over 6 knots on 15 knots of wind. Going pretty well. We're sailing. So we have to do a rescue mission. We had to take down the sails right away because the line on the dinghy snapped off. So we have to go and rescue it now.
At first I thought the line snapped, but it actually pulled the D-ring out of the hull of the dinghy.
Hey Bobby, I'll race you. Well, Bobby's just gonna follow us in the dinghy to some calmer waters where we can actually reattach the dinghy there, because it's just a bit too rough to try and do that out here right now. So he's following us, and it's just the girls running the boat. Woo! Let's do this.
Little action.
Yeah.
Delta 11. All right, we're 5 minutes out. Thank you. Well, it's boat maintenance day again. Sorry there's so much maintenance, but there's not a whole lot going on, so we'll do that now. Our autopilot has quit working, and it's probably because of this. This is the replacement. This is a flux gate compass. Basically, it's just kind of an electronic compass that the autopilot uses to get its heading information, right? So it holds that heading. Well, the autopilot will engage and everything, but the heading keeps drifting off, so the boat keeps turning with the heading, and it's not working. So you can see the old one is installed right here. This is the worst place this could possibly be installed, because if you notice right here it says caution compass area. That means basically don't put anything metal around here. I don't know, do you see a lot of metal and electronic components right here? There might be a few. So I disconnected this one, disconnected the wiring here, and I'm gonna move the compass forward into one of the guest cabins away from metal. All right, so I've run the wiring back in here to my place here. Most importantly, what I did is I took a picture of how the wiring went in so that I can put it back the same way. I'd highly recommend doing all that stuff. Okay, all wired in. Now I need to mount the unit. It needs to be facing forward and vertical. And then I think I'll have to calibrate it. We can't probably do that at the dock. I'll have to take it out, but we'll do that tomorrow. Okay, so that's wired in now. I'll clean up this wiring, you know, kind of bundle it up, make it nice and clean. I'll probably tuck it back up in here and then test it out. The next day, we headed back around over to St. John and Keneal Bay, one of our favorite spots. All right, we're getting out of here. The wind's pushing us on the dock, so we're basically just gonna kind of slide down the dock on the fenders until we clear it, and because not enough room to maneuver in here, but we'll be getting out of here. Compass seems to be holding its course there pretty well. It's not just swinging around like it was before, so I will try the autopilot and see what happens. right, so far so good. Let me try doing a couple turns here, see if it follows it. You can kind of see the heading is up on the actual boat heading is up on the top right corner of the instrument, and my commanded heading is, well, the big numbers. Then of course you can see the rudder position right here. I think I need to recalibrate the rudder position a little bit, but it seems to be doing pretty well.
Well, I believe our new solar has just arrived. You can see it. You can see it.
It's gonna need a lot of, I gotta build mounts for it and everything and then wire it all again. But, you know, it's something we needed to do. We needed another 400 or 500 watts of solar, and this is another 400 something watts of solar, so this is what we need.
Look at those big boys.
So these are like the little mounts, because these panels are wider, so I need wider mounts to put on there. I'm a little concerned because they're a little more flimsy than I was thinking they would be, but I don't know, hopefully they'll work out. So not having enough solar on this boat has been a problem for a while. We only had like 500 watts. We had 4 140 watt panels, not enough. We had to run the generator a couple hours a day. So down here in the USVI and found a guy selling used panels. So I bought 4 of these 235 watt panels and I'm replacing them. You can see I already took the one off the wing here and I put it there. And I took the ones on top of the bimini. I already put one over there, but the problem is mounting them. Obviously they're wider than our former panels by about a foot. And I couldn't find, you know, everything's closed, it's quarantine, and we're down in the Virgin Islands, so I couldn't find the right stuff to mount it with. So what I did is I got aluminum bar. This is already aluminum bar mounts. This one right here, this thicker part was the original one, and so I had this aluminum bar and put it on top, and then I laminated several different layers. So hopefully that will be strong enough to hold it in place. I've already got the other one up over there, so then I'll set these other panels on top, mount them down, and then rewire them. I also got new wire, because the solar panel came with like USE 2 wire, whereas that's PV wire. It's a little bit better for this, better weatherproofing and stuff. So I'm gonna rewire that as well. Had to redo the whole thing instead of just adding panels, because these are like for a 24 volt system, and my old panels were for a 12 volt system. The charge controller I have will take whatever voltage you put into it and then charge with it, but the issue is that the charge controller I have is only 45 amps. It's an MPPT charge controller, so I've ordered a new one which will take the higher amperage coming in from the panels. Put this last panel up and then test it, and hopefully we got some good solar panel power. You may remember Steve and Loretta from our previous quarantine films.
Hi!
We're no longer quarantined, so
We're all safe.
We're not hugging or anything.
yeah, we're social distancing on a trail, but that'd be nice. So we're gonna go for a hike. Yeah, we saw some deer.
I was saying to Bobby, I was like, is that a dog running on the beach? And I'm like, wait, no, that looks like a deer.
A volunteer in the neighborhood.
Spots up here kind of reminds me of Virgin Gorda a little bit, but that's even prettier than here. It's a shame that we're gonna miss the BVI this year.
I'm losing everything inside. Streets of play.
This works out because the trail has brought us into town, and I need to get some stuff at the hardware store, and they close at noon today anyway, so off we go.
Well, that was a successful little mini hike to the hardware store.
And nice to get off the boat for a little bit.
Yeah, it was really nice just to go for a walk, get some fresh air.
Well, there is now 1 active case of Corona here in the USVI, so things are starting to open back up. Restaurants starting to open back up, so we figure it's a good time to, you know, socialize a little bit with our good friends that have been quarantined on their own boat for several weeks. So we're gonna go over and say hey to Steve and Loretta. They're gonna cook out for us, and we're gonna hang out a little bit. This is, you go to the neighbor's place, you have to take your dinghy. Well, I guess you can swim. Monkey's gonna swim later.
This is our car.
Yeah.
No, you don't mind the way I stand my words. You know.
Hello there.
Current.
You said no more than 10 people together, so that's only...
Yeah. All right, guys, to a little less social distancing.
Yeah, no, we're very distant. Cheers, you guys.
Cheers.
Into a little more tequila.
Yeah, a little less social distancing, a
Say
little
the
less
alcohol,
more tequila.
the coronavirus can't get you.
Right. That's why we're safe. It's a you're drinking of alcohol. It's good.
You gargle with it. Gargle with the darkest
Gargle
alcohol.
Shake your barbecue maker. She's got it. She's got it. Where's my lap dance, Loretta?
All right. Good deal.
Cheers.
I can see it in your eyes. You don't wanna talk anymore. I wanna get so numb, but we enemies.
So now, Bobby, we're drinking the finest rosé in the world. And
Look at that. Ooh.
the winery is owned by Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt. I don't know who got it in the divorce, but this is the only rosé I'll drink. Thanks, Brad.
Allegedly.
Where's mine?
No, they
Are you still open?
It's good stuff though.
Nice.
No, you don't mind the way I spend my words. You know exactly
I wasted it.
I can't believe you're here.
Here you go, sir.
I like them both.
Cheers.
Cheers to me. Cheers to you. Woo!
Hey, it's back to Soulmate Doodles.
Doodles, I love Soulmate Doodles.
There you go.
It's Friday night at Soulmate.
Over me, but now it's so hard to breathe. Just get me out of here.
Obviously, there's a lot of uncertainty going on where a cruiser should go and what we're doing and all that. There's been a lot of boats that have hurried and left early from the Virgin Islands and the Caribbean in general, headed back to the United States. We're not one of those boats. I mean, I guess I get it. A lot of those boaters want to get back to their family and friends and all that. They're concerned, but if we left right now to go back, what would we do? We'd be stuck in quarantine in a marina. This is a pretty good place to be. So we're here for another 3-4 weeks. Then we'll head back to the mainland to get out of here for hurricane season and see what happens. He's coming with hot
I
chicken.
got some hot chicken.
He's bringing hot chicken.
I'm bringing it. Look out, it's hot. It's coming through the...
Say hello to Jessica and Ryan.
Hi guys. So, everybody's here.
You guys doing a little beach photography and all that?
Yeah, we tried to. Oh my god, it's like
Really thin.
a mountain of asparagus.
For our family. So we have thighs and drumsticks.
Do you want a thigh
We have a good friend who's
or a
super dude,
drumstick?
like a super nice
I don't know what a
guy.
drumstick is.
Recently
Wait, honey.
single.
So Steve is known in our family for,
As the chicken whisperer.
as a chicken whisperer.
You want to be known for something, it's a good thing to be known for. Anyway, everybody's got
I'm
it.
not sure being
Nice
known
guy.
as a chicken
He saw a
whisperer
picture of you,
is
he goes, "I wanna be
my.
funky."
Hey, I'm
So
a,
we wanna take
I'm
a
a
pic-
pigeon. I'm a pigeon whisperer.
She does,
That's my
yeah.
last
She
name.
can talk to pigeons. All right, guys. All right, cheers.
Cheers!
What a
Cheers.
wonderful dinner. Thank you guys
You're
very
welcome.
much.
This is beautiful.
Excellent.
Beautiful table too.
Can't beat it. This is what cruising's all about.
On a
Being good
catamaran.
friends, yeah. All right.
Let's throw the catamaran in there.
Cheers to you guys.
Cheers.
Out of here.